Hey guys, it's Gurik here. Alright, so in today's video, I'm going to be explaining the one thing that a lot of beginners struggle with when they're first learning how to wall bounce and they don't seem to understand that well. And that is the fact that they're told that you have to let go of every other key besides your jump when you hit the wall. And this is completely untrue. So let me show you guys that you can actually implement a wall run into your wall jump. And I actually first learned about this from Treery's Infinite Wall Bounce tutorial. So it took me like literally a year of playing this game to understand that you can do this. So I was definitely misled, or I just didn't understand that well. So in today's video, hopefully you guys can kind of get a clear understanding of how to do this. So basically what I mean by wall run, wall jump is essentially you're just going to wall run. And if you don't know what wall running is, you're just going to jump into a wall and then hold A or D, and then you should wall run on it. And then right when you start wall running, you're just going to press your jump key, in my case my scroll, and just like that you're going to hold it, and now you get free movement in any direction you're going. You can implement tap strafing into it, and it's much smoother. Now the main reason as to why this is so useful is because if you guys are wall jumping off a smaller surface such as this rock right here, watch what happens. You guys see how I kind of lose all my momentum, and it's just not a clean wall bounce. But look what happens when you implement a or D key, like a wall run into a wall jump. You guys will see that it's so much cleaner and it's so much smoother. So that is the key to getting these wall jumps on these low surfaces. And I actually use this technique all the time. Like I pretty much never wall bounce without wall running now. It's because it's just so much nicer and it's so much easier to do. And I've actually started to implement this technique into the hardest wall bounce in the game, which is of course the lyric jump. And what I do is when I slide and go into a wall run, I have more time and more space for error, because when you wall run, you are just moving to the right and therefore you are not screwing up your wall jump. So it helps with positioning yourself much better. So those are just some of the practical uses, and I hope you guys understand that this technique of wall jumping is probably better than the one you were told at the start, to where you just have to press your jump key. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you learned something new.